Hey everybody, Thor from Afterburner, and today I've got a serious topic to discuss with you. You know, everybody seems to be up in arms right now about the coronavirus, and for good reason. We've already seen multiple trips get canceled for Afterburner. We've seen massive changes taking place to sales projections within the business sector, and I don't know how to mitigate the human aspects of it, but I can certainly give you some pointers to mitigate the business impact of what we're seeing with the coronavirus. Tip number one, don't underestimate how challenging it's going to be to conduct remote operations. Here's what I mean by that. Afterburner typically leads remote operations with dispersed teams all across the globe. This is extremely difficult to keep momentum, to keep alignment with these groups. So more than ever, it's important to build alignment to that common vision for success, that definition for where we want to be at the end of the spring, possibly even at the end of the summer, earn their buy-in to that, their alignment towards it. And then second, build a cadence for execution that allows your teams, when they're remotely dispersed, to be held accountable for weekly progress on a weekly basis, update them on how we're progressing against our mission, stay agile, and navigate around those pop-up threats that take place. So both having that alignment and that cadence for execution is going to be particularly important for your teams right now. Next, it's going to be critical that they understand we're leaving peacetime operations and we're all entering wartime operations. What does that mean? Well, as a fighter pilot, there was a very different ops tempo that we would see our teams lead when they were in training on peacetime operations versus when they entered wartime operations. And you need to be brutally honest with your teams as well right now and tell them it's going to require a different level of focus. The good news is, as you enter wartime operations where you're more directive, where you're holding them to a higher level of accountability and a higher standard, they're going to come back from these battles with lessons learned you wouldn't be able to acquire anywhere else. So the learning is going to increase at a greater rate than ever before, and they're going to be able to apply that when things get back to normal. Good luck from the Afterburner team.